Alright, boys and girls, welcome to the DFS experience for Tuesday, December 26th. This video is brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy, the player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. You do get a deposit match up to $250 if you use my promo code DFSChapo, or you can use the link that's in my description. Alright, we got a 9-game slate. This video is hella late. Obviously, it's the day after Christmas. There's a lot going on, but still trying to get a video out. So we're just going to do DraftKings. Obviously, player pool stays the same for FanDuel. If you have any questions, you need help with FanDuel, you could jump in the comments with a question, or obviously, if you need a full lineup, you could jump in the Patreon link in the description. Let's start with DraftKings. We're going to start with point guard SGA 10-5, fire his ass up. It's going to be a tough matchup against Minnesota, but SGA is matchup proof. We should all know that by now. Halliburton against Houston, decent matchup, 10.4K. He's okay. Trae Young, 10K in play. If he can't go, the rest of the stars get a bump, including Murray, Bogdanovich. Murray and Bogdanovich get the biggest bumps. Ja, 9.8 in play. Fox in play against Portland, great matchup. Harden, great matchup against Charlotte. Rozier's in play. Van Vliet. I'm laying off of Van Vliet. He's in a good matchup now, but everybody, Jalen Green been playing better. Smith been playing better. So Sengun been playing well. So a lot of the rest of his stars are playing well. That's taking away a little bit away from him. So I can't pay 8-4 for him right now. It's a good matchup though. If you're gonna play Van Vliet, this is probably the slate to do it on against Indiana. But overall, I can't pay up for him when you got all these other guards around him. Cunningham been playing very well. Simons is in play. DeJounte Murray fine, looks better without Young. Kobe White, great matchup against Atlanta, fire his ass up. Jordan Poole's an okay, tough matchup. Brogdon's okay. McCollum looks good. Cam Thompson against Detroit, good matchup. Sexton's okay. Clarkson is back. Vassell's okay. Tyus Jones is okay. Dinwiddie, Cole Anthony, they're fine. THT is okay play, but like I said, Clarkson is back. Conley, Keontae George, they're in the player pool. Don't see me getting to them. Monk, okay. Westbrook is fine. He's gonna play 20 minutes. Ivy usually looks good when Hayes is out. If Killian Hayes is out, then Ivy looks better. Dunn. If he's not gonna start and Clarkson is back, he's probably not in play. A lot of guards in Utah. Be careful. Sohan not really interested in. Giddey not interested in. Bruce Brown, you could take a shot. Bruce Brown, Scoot Henderson, Killian Hayes if he plays. You could take shots. Let's go to shooting guard. Anthony Edwards, Paul George in play. Brandon Ingram's in play. Clarkson against San Antonio, good matchup. Sexton, there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of guards in Utah. Got Sexton, THT, Keontae George, Dunn. All these guys get minutes. Then you got Clarkson. If George and Tucker are out, you give a little bit of a boost to Sexton and Clarkson. And you still got Markkanen taking a whole bunch of shots. Got John Collins, so it's going to be hard to get all those Utah guards. Shaden Sharp, if he's healthy, you could take a shot. If he's 100% healthy, Jalen Green looks good in Indiana. Against Indiana, I should say. Bogdanovich gets a bump if there's no Trae Young. Buddy Hield, if you want to take a shot. Brandon Miller's always in. He's always hurt. Trey Murphy, you could take a shot. I usually play him with no Zion. Norman Powell, I usually play him if one of George, if George or Kawhi are out. I usually play Norman Powell. Obviously, it looks like there's not a lot of value right now, but you just got to be patient. Um, Caruso's okay. Dylan Brooks, Herter, Mathurin, they're all okay plays. Not players that I think I'm going to be getting to. All right, Kawhi. If there's no Kawhi, Powell gets a little bit of a bump. Um, Paul George gets a bump. Harden gets a bump. We know that. Markkanen, DeRozan, Bain, Franz Wagner all in play. Mikal Bridges is in play. Gordon Hayward, Avdia, Jalen Williams, Bogdan, Bojan, both in play. Patrick Williams, you could take a shot on. Kyle Anderson, if Cat doesn't play, if Carl Anthony doesn't play, you could take a shot on Kyle Anderson. Played him like once or twice this season. He did nothing. 24 fantasy points at 4.7K is fine. Not going to shoot a lot. Going to get about 30 minutes. Does a little bit of everything. Carl Anderson against OKC. I guess you could take a shot if there's no other value. Ausar Thompson. Foul prone. That's a problem with him. He gets himself in foul trouble a lot. And I've been off of him. Dort, unplayable for me. Vince Williams, 5.1. Right now, you could take a shot. The rest of you guys I'm not interested in. Before we get into Power Forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. I know you guys are busy, but I absolutely appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up. And like I said earlier, if you're struggling to cash, you need help with lineups, you want me to build you lineups or you want me to send you my lineups, so check out the Patreon, link in the description. We got NFL lineups, we got NBA lineups, NHL lineups, MMA lineups on the weekend, whatever it is you need. Let's go to Power Forward. Wemby's gonna be, if Wemby plays, he's gonna be on the minutes limit anyway. So if I had to play him, it'd probably be on FanDuel. But 9K for a guy on the minutes limit, and most of his fantasy points come from rebounds, blocks, and steals. Very risky. Kawhi, will keep an eye on that. Marketing, we spoke about him. Kuzma. If Kuzma can't go, I don't really want anyone from Washington. Because what are you going to do? Play Avdia and hope that what? He gets extra shots? That team is going to get smoked off the floor in the first quarter. If you're going to play somebody on Washington as value with no Kuzma, you need that game to be competitive. If you think they're going to be competitive, go on and play Washington players. If you're someone like me that think they're going to get smoked, I'm going to just stay away. You feel me? Banchero. If you think Banchero stays on the floor long enough, play him. Miles Bridges doesn't play 8K. Zion is fine. Jaren Jackson is fine. Jeremy Grant is okay. Keldon Johnson is okay. Jabari Smith in play. Keegan Murray in play. PJ Washington. Nas Reed gets a bump if there's no cat. Jalen Johnson, I'd love to play him if there's no minutes limit. John Collins, Sadiq Bey, Okongwu. If Jalen Johnson is back, I'll lay off of Okongwu a little bit. Cam Johnson's in play. Herbert Jones is starting. I've still been off of him. He hasn't really been doing what I need him to do. The rest of these guys we can't play right now. We gotta wait for more value. Let's go to center. All right, Sabonis is in play. Sengun, Vooch. If Vooch can't go, you already know what time it is, and I'm sure he's probably priced up for it. Let's see. Mr. Drummond is 4.7K. So, all right, Sabonis, Sengun, Vooch. If Vooch can't go, Drummond questionable. Left abductor. Adductor. If Vooch can't go, you're playing Drummond. I'm gonna be playing Drummond. I don't want to really hear about ownership and all that stupid shit, because if you're getting a 4.7 salary center, that's gonna give you 40, 45, 50 fantasy points. What the fuck does it matter how popular he is? Because you're gonna need him in the winning lineups. You can listen to what I'm saying and not listen. Don't matter to me. I'll be playing him, but a lot of people like to put a lot of stock in ownership when they don't realize that an underpriced starting center that can give you 10 times value is what you're gonna need for a takedown. You get different elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes people don't want to hear that. They just want to hear, "Oh, I can't play someone that's overowned. I can't play him." All right, do what you want to do. So if there's no Vooch, Drummond, Gobert's in play, gets a little bit of a boost. If there's no Cat, Holmgren's in play, Valanciunas is in play, Turner, Capella. Pay attention to Ayton. Claxton's okay. I like Claxton against the try. I don't like Claxton's minutes, but I like his atmosphere. I like the what the fuck the word I'm looking for. I like this game environment. Collins, if Wemby can't go, you could probably take a shot on Collins, but he's already priced up. Durant, I need Durant to be 100% healthy. Zubac is in play against Charlotte. He should destroy them by himself. Gafford's an okay play. Kessler's fine. If there's no Mark Williams, Nick Richards, you can take a shot. Kelly Olynyk's in the player pool, but I'm not too crazy about him. Wendell Carter's in the player pool. I'm not too crazy about him. Day'Ron Sharp, if you want to use him as value, be my guest. And if Collins and Wemby is out and they start Mamu, Sandro Mamu from San Antonio, and they start him, you can absolutely play him at 4.7. If Drummond and Mamu starts and you want to play Mamu to get a little bit different, that's fine. Drummond is still the better play. I think that's about it. I'm gonna go on and get out of here. Let you get back to your Tuesday. Absolutely appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you need help with lineups or you want my lineups. And I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao.